Hey, what's going on, guys? Just got something I thought I'd share. Finally finished putting together my MRS V1 night vision retention kit by SC Irregulars. I bought this thing a few months ago. I just honestly just never bothered to put it on. I was kind of just being lazy because a lot of times I like to take my nods off, put them in a case or a different pouch or whatever. And I previously had the Nerd strap, which I have laying around somewhere, by Kinetic Consulting, which works good. That's basically just a simple Velcro strap with some bungee that you just kind of wrap around your nods there. But, you know, I just found, like, when I had, it's not a huge deal, you just unwrap it from your nods, but I just found when I had it on there, I tend to just kind of keep the nods on the helmet, and I'd kind of flip them up like this and stuff them in a backpack or whatever. I was just too lazy to take it off every time. And then when I finally did take it off, I was too lazy to put it back on, so I ended up not running my retention strap for a while. Lately, I was on a walk, and I don't know what happened. Maybe my mount was set to break away, or I didn't have it in there right. I shimmed this up with some tape, so that might have, maybe it wasn't locking up fully, but luckily I noticed I kind of like grabbed on my mount and it just like popped off, and I was like, oh man, that's not good. So I started looking at my mount, making sure that's all solid now. But basically that got me thinking, well, I really should be running some kind of retention device, because you just never know, right? So fast forward, I finally got this kit set up, and it's really slick. I think I'm gonna like it, actually. Haven't really used it yet. I was about to go for a walk, but I was excited to install it. Thought I'd show some of you guys. I know I have a couple friends who are interested. So I'm pretty sure these kits are kind of designed for the Ops Corps helmets. You know, it's the most popular. Basically, you can't really, I don't know if you can see, but there's kind of a tag wrist piece right there where the shot cord runs through, and I have that running off my rail, and there's a hole there where you can bolt it in. So I think on the Ops Corps rails, they have an exterior bolt here. This is a Team Wendy Exfil bump, and it's a little different, but I did find, there's these little rail screws in here for the rail. I thought they might be too small, but if you look under here, that's the washer on the back end. And so I thought I could use that as a mounting point. So it seems to work out. I pulled this out, ended up just popping the tag wrist in behind the rail, bolted it back in there. It's in there good. So that's that piece, and that kind of comes to this clip here, which, let me just pop these off real quick. So how it's designed is it's got the tag wrist mount, shot cord, and that runs over here to kind of like some D-rings with a nice piece of, Ranger band or something in between. And then running off those D-rings, I have some more clips going to the actual nods. So yeah, I mean, if it fell off, it would just be hanging like that. And even if, one of these somehow came off, it would still be retained from the other side. So pretty slick system, I think. And then what I like too is, I can just pop these off and my nods are free. I can clip this back onto the strap or whatever and keep it out of the way. But yeah, I think it's a pretty smooth little system. And I didn't see a lot of install videos, or I didn't see any install videos on it. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory when you dig into it, but I had to reference some pictures on the website just to figure out what I was doing here. I just saw all these straps and stuff. I wasn't too sure what was going on. But yeah, that's how I did it. I just threw these rings on the nods. I'll keep those there. And then I can just kind of pop these straps on and off as I need. But yep, that's the MRS V1 from SC Irregulars. Cool. Go see how it works.